In the heart of a city that never whispers in the cafe, a love story found slowed down. Mara found solace in her daily ritual. Every morning, she'd stop by a quiet, hidden cafe that served the best croissants she'd ever tasted. The cafe had an old-world charm, with vintage furniture, low-hanging lights, and music that always seemed to be exactly what she needed to hear. One chilly autumn morning, just as the sun began to peek over the rooftops, Mara walked into the cafe, shivering in her oversized coat. She ordered her usual and turned, looking for a table. But all the tables were occupied, except for one, where a man sat with a book in hand, a steaming cup of coffee by his side. He looked up, catching her gaze, and gestured for her to join him. Surprised but charmed by the silent offer, Mara sat down. They exchanged small smiles and polite nods, but neither spoke at first. Finally, she noticed the title of his book, The Little Prince. "That's my favorite," she said, breaking the ice. "Mine too," he replied, his voice warm and sincere. "I come here every morning and read a little, waiting to see if someone would notice," and so, conversation flowed easily, naturally, as though they'd known each other in another life. They shared their thoughts on books, art, and all the tiny wonders they'd noticed around the city. Time seemed to slip by as they lost themselves in the moment, forgetting everything outside those walls. Days turned into weeks, and soon it became a shared ritual. Each morning, they'd meet at the cafe, exchanging stories, dreams, and laughter. They explored the city together, watching street musicians, wandering through hidden alleys, and savoring late-night talks under starlit skies. One morning, as the first snowflakes began to fall, he reached across the table and took her hand, looking at her with a quiet intensity. "Mara," he whispered, his voice full of warmth, "I think I've been waiting for you my whole life." She felt her heart skip, a smile tugging at her lips as she squeezed his hand. "And I think I've been waiting to find you, too." Their story unfolded slowly, beautifully, a tale of two souls finding a home in each other's hearts. In the world that often rushed by, they found something rare, love that felt like a pause, a breath, a perfect moment that would last a lifetime. Whispers in the cafe. A love story found. Whispers in the cafe. A love story found. Whispers in the cafe. A love story found. Whispers in the cafe. A love story found.